Hey there, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm starting a new series on the Python and tutorials, and the first video in this is a control statement in Python. So these statements allow us to control the flow of our program based on our different condition, loops, and cases. So by the end of this video, you will understand how to use statements like if, else, for, while, and some others to write more powerful Python program. So let me start with the if and else statement. So this helps us to make a decision in our program. An if statement check a condition, and if it is true, it executes the block of code inside it. If not, the program moves to the next statement, which can be else or elif. So if I run this code, so in this example, we check if the age variable is 18 or older. Now, if it's print you're an adult, which is in this case it did, means the if condition is true and it has given the output. If the condition is, let's say, in some value to 9, then the if condition is false and it will be the else condition. So this is the basic example of condition branching. Now sometimes you might have a two or more condition to check. In that case, you can use the elif keyword, which stands for else if. Let's modify our previous example. So in this case, if someone, let's check if someone is a teenager. So in this case, I'm using age equals to 16 and added the elif code here. So if I run this, it prints that you're a teenager, right? So if the age is 18 or older, it's print you're an adult. If the age is between 13 and 17, it prints you are a teenager. Otherwise, it prints you're a child or minor. The next is the for loop. The for loop is used for iteration over sequence like list, string, and range. And let's look at an example here. So in this code, we are using the for loop to iterate over a list of fruits and prints the each one. The fruit variable represents each element in the list at a time. So if I run this, so it will print the each fruit. Now you might be wondering, what if I want to repeat something a certain number of times? That is where the range functions comes in. It generates a sequence of a number which is useful when you combine with a for loop. So in the range, I'm using 0 to 5, so 5 is not included. So it start with 0, and if I run this, it will print 1 to 4. So, but let's say you want to change the sequence, and you can also specify a step in the range, like range 1 to 10 with skip 2. Then that will give you 1, 3, 5, 7. Oh, we started with 1, so it skip at the every. So if I just run this, it gives 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now moving to the while loop, another looping construct in Python is the while loop. Unlike the for loop, the while loop keeps running as long as the specified condition is true. It is not recommended to use this loop, but again, it is available and it is used at some certain conditions. So in this, I am initializing I equals to 1 and run this loop while the I value is less than or equals to 5. So if I run this, it gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now in let's say if you don't increment its value, then it will become an infinite loop, right? If I can show you this and run, as you can see, it now became the infinite loop running till the end. Let me stop the kernel. Uncomment and run there. back. Now, sometimes you want to need exit a loop early or skip an iteration. That's where the break and the continue comes in. So break, in this example, we use break to stop the loop as soon as we find the first number divisible by 3. So if the number is divisible by 3, it should stop immediately. And that's what it did. So the range start from 100 to 1000, and the first number which it find divisible by 3 is 102. Now, in some cases, you want to continue with some condition. So it will print all the number not divisible by 3. And the range is 1 to 30. So it should print 2, 4, 5, like those. And as you can see in this list, there is not a single number which is divisible by 3. Now let's talk about the pass statement. The pass statement is a placeholder that does nothing actually. So it is useful when you want to write a function or a loop that you plan to fill in later, but don't want to leave it an empty block. So if you just want to do like this, it will throw an error. But if you just put a pass, it will execute, leaving an empty block. The last one is we have the match statement. So this is a new addition to Python 3.10 and similar to the switch case statement in the programming language like C. And it will let you match a value against several potential patterns. So we have initialized day equals to 3 and now passing day to the match statement. So we use match to check the value of a day and print the corresponding weekdays. The underscore is just a catch-all pattern, mean if none of the other cases match, the program will print invalid day. So if I run this, it will print the Wednesday, which is correct. And that's a wrap for the Python control statement. We covered the if, else, elif, for, while, range, break, continue, pass, and match. So these control statements are essential for writing flexible and efficient Python code. So be sure you practice using them in your own projects to get comfortable. So this is just starting. I will slowly uh, create a videos on the more advanced topic in Python. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.